G'day. It's 7 o'clock in the morning Delhi time, and Nick Zilches, the cameraman, and myself decided that we should perhaps do something for posterity's sake, really, and for any editor who's cutting a Christmas tape or two. This is where we're staying. This is the Hotel Markota, and if you do a pan around, Nick, you can see that it's pretty fucked up, really. This is where Ewart Barnsley was staying when he was covering the referendum. He didn't leave it in much nick. It's two tent cities now. You've seen the tent city in Darwin where the refugees are. Well, this is another set of refugees. These are the media. This is the media tent city. People like European Broadcast Union, ITN, and some of them have come pretty well supplied. If you go over to the right there, there's a whole stack of eggs. We might have to go and steal some of those later on sometime. And in another tent here, there's apparently a whole stack load of bintang, which is the Indonesian beer. Apparently it tastes like piss, but I can't imagine that we'll get into much of that. So anyway, this is the these are the feed points, really. There's a double feed point suite set up there, fed off this dish. And last night when I was doing my live shot, there was myself and a BBC guy doing his live shot at the same time. And I thought it was going to be quite disconcerting initially, really, but after a while I forgot that he was there. I also forgot what it was that I was going to say in my live shot too, so it all turned to custard, really. So we'll go walk around this way. We thought we might establish a little bit of a tennis court in this area here. I think that might work. It might work. How's my hair looking, by the way? What this was in the hotel, I don't know, but you see that the beds have been pulled out and there's all this trash, and over there is in the corner is Chris Jones. Chris Jones. I always say that. He's TV3's cameraman. He's been working with us here. In this area over here, you'll love this. This is our dining area. Well, actually, no, it's kitchen and dining area. We're going to be sharing the cooking. I'm not sure I'm that impressed with Nick's effort. Last night we had baked beans and those fruity bix things. We're sort of cooking over here and sitting down here to eat. And basically because we found an area where there's no shit. No shit. It's fucking horrible here. And we've basically brought a whole lot of tinned food because in Darwin they'd run out of freeze-dried food. And they've also run out of a decent gene pool too, looking at some of the people that live there. Coming down these stairs. We'll go upstairs and show them from upstairs. This is the hotel accounts department, I understand. So we won't necessarily get too carried away with paying our bill before we leave. More accounts. Still plenty of paper in there if we run out. And in here is the European Broadcast Union's two edit suites. If you just go through there, they've got a couple of 220s set up in there. And they were going pretty late last night, just doing stuff for the European networks. Some soap. Yeah, in my toilet bag, mate. It's a green bag. Yep. That was Stephen Parker just needing some soap, and I think I've got some. I hope I got some. Anyway, walking up this way, mind you, don't step in any shit. Did I tell you about the shit? Because there's loads of it here. This is the stairwell, obviously, going up onto the roof, or the penthouse. Actually, is probably how we should describe it. G'day. Plenty of other journos around the place who are working on the story. I think there must be about 500 journos around doing their thing. Penthouse, not a bad place to sleep up here. We could probably might move up here from our room, which I'll show you in a minute, but come over to the edge here, you can meet our neighbours. There are literally just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people set up like this on the side of the road with their little shacks, tarpaulin stretched over where they can, old plastic chairs and kids running around, and squalor, really. There's always that smoke drifting away somewhere. There's always that stench of horrible burning household stuff. Anyway, not very nice. And you can see all around burnt buildings and it's pretty gross. This one there that you're looking at now, that's been completely trashed. Nothing left but the inside walls. I think whoever did this did their best to make it, not to wreck it, but also to make it uninhabitable in the meantime. It's just foul, really foul. Come back downstairs now and wow. Ready? This is the footpath to the Kiwi Suite, really, and you don't want to watch your feet because we're not sure what this stuff is. So I'm hoping that it's not what it looks like, frankly. It could be pretty ugly. I think we should come in here. This is the Kiwi Suite. You'll see we've named our little home, if you call it that. We've strung up some guy wires to hang our mosquito nets from. And of course this is Stephen Parker doing his best to freshen up.
Go away now.
I think you missed a bit. No, you did. What we've been doing to make this trip as sensible and as organised as we can, we've been pooling with the guys from TV3, mostly to keep our gear safe as much as anything else, and to make sure that we can get out and get the footage that we need with the New Zealand soldiers that have been showing us around. So that's about it really. I don't think we need to say any more. It's been fun. I'm hoping to get back to Darwin in 3 or 4 days, and so's Nick, because it's fucking hot.
Get it from Billy.
See ya.